Hello and welcome back to Quantum Suicide. On the last episode we broke the rules again. This time it was because Melody came to see us, and while we were half asleep we responded. So because of that we're back to where we are again. So pretty much we'll see how this turns out and we'll see where the paths lead. So yeah, it's alright. I'm not mad at you. Melody, hug me around the middle.
Is Ty gonna hurt me?
Nope, because we'll never see that on screen. Over my dead body. Potentially, literally. The door opened and Shizuka rushed in.
What's happening? Is it a real emergency?
I would imagine so. It's Dai. Melody got scared and came to my room.
Oh no.
Shizuka took a seat, and it wasn't long before most of the crew, most of the rest of the crew arrived.
It is 2:30 in the morning.
Can't say I missed this part of Beatrix.
I'm going to kill someone.
True. Melody had almost stopped crying, but she started again, taking Beatrix's angry threat seriously.
I'm so sorry.
Once Katashi had run inside, the alarms in the corridor stopped, and we'd got a few moments of beautiful silence. Then Dai appeared.
Well now, thank you all for coming, despite the ungodly hour. I am sorry to report that there has been a rules violation. 2 of your teammates have been caught fraternizing.
She was scared, Dai. Don't punish her, please. Just punish me.
Oh, it doesn't work like that. I am a fair and equitable judge. Everyone is punished.
Hooray?
What? We didn't do anything.
You allowed it to happen.
This is a team game, Trixie. Someone on your team broke the rules. Therefore, the whole team will be held accountable.
Beatrix glared at me and at Melody. I hugged her a little closer. At least if Dai was punishing everyone, it probably didn't mean death. I was sure she wouldn't kill us all at once. She enjoyed dragging the deaths out one by one too much.
Everyone is punished. And the punishment is...
To go free. Then we'd miss out on the great games that you prepared. She left a dramatic pause that seemed to last hours.
The deletion game!
Both teams were silent. That was the punishment. We'd already gone through that. How could she punish us with it?
What?
But we're not ready. We haven't had time to prepare.
And the captain's famous tricking of, well, not necessarily tricking, I guess, but delaying of the game.
So, it's no skin off my nose.
But don't you want the game to be interesting? 8 tired people doing the first thing they can think of won't be very exciting.
7.5. I considered this for a few moments.
Good point. This is why you're the captain.
Is that just me, or was that a different voice entirely?
I will allow you 10 minutes for strategy meetings. Team A stays here. Team B will meet in the kitchen.
Oh, right.
Good point.
I will allow
That
you
is a
10
different
minutes
person,
for
yeah.
strategy.
But
Disperse!
Okay. Team B got out of their seats and filed past us, slow and slouching. Team B were barely out of the room when the captain started to explain her ideas.
I am so sorry, team. I am barely prepared for this.
It's okay, Captain. We are just as unprepared.
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Oh
What's wrong?
no! I haven't finished making all my hats.
I would just, as weakly and as tiredly as possible, just slap him across the face. It'd more like the brushing, but just be quiet, Yoshiki. It's too early in the morning. I saw the captain's face twinge with anger at Yoshiki's comments before returning to her previous thought.
What I have come up with so far is...
Dai suddenly chimed in over the intercom system.
Please assemble in the dining hall for this week's deletion game. Round 1 starts in 5 minutes. Woo!
Who? That certainly didn't feel like 10 minutes.
It wasn't. It appears she has given us half an hour at best.
Hold on, it feels like it wasn't 10 minutes. It wasn't 10 minutes. But she somehow gave us half an hour? What?
What? But that's not fair!
Of course it's not fair. Oh, she's going to make us play on the spot. A half an hour is still pretty better than nothing.
I guess.
There's only a few minutes before Team B return to the dining hall.
Oh, goody. Everyone's here.
Unfortunate.
There's nothing quite like the risk of death to wake you up in a hurry, is there? All right, let's play.
Surprisingly, that does not work on everyone.
Very well, Dai. Let's get this over with.
I love your fighting spirit. Okay, so what I will need is for you all to wait outside during the other team's turn.
Okay.
You will get up to 5 minutes in the room to decide on your points allocation. Then after that, you can input your choice on the main terminal. However, all hands will have to be placed on the terminal in agreement.
Is there a point in arguing if you're not the captain?
Team A, you are up first. Team B, get out.
Okay. The members of Team B hastily left the dining hall and left us alone with Dai in the dining hall. Again, the dining table was now projected as a shimmering holographic terminal.
Your 5 minutes starts now.
So,
Great.
before I was rudely interrupted, I have come up with a few different allocations that, as team captain, you should choose from.
Cool. Let's go with spreading them out.
Is everyone in
Yes.
agreement?
Yes.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Thank you for your entry. Please exit the dine.
Cool. What's everyone else got? I don't care what you have to say.
Congrats, Team A. Strong. Your tablets will now display your team's individual points. The suspense is killing. Team A.
Hooray! We're winning.
We're doing my.
Sure, why not?
If you. Wow! Team A, you.
Yeah, we're
let
still in the
Team-
lead.
You're.
So far,
One more.
Let's go with... this, I suppose.
Congrats. And that.
No. No. I can't have lost.
Are you the team captain? Beatrix leapt out of her chair, pointing at her team.
You guys screwed me.
Now, Trixie. No one likes a sore loser.
Where's Nicholas? Is
This
Nicholas
isn't
alive in this
fair.
timeline?
Beatrix, I'm sorry. No one wants this.
Half the time, this is what I want. Nicholas became desperate as his sister was set to be executed.
What if we swap places? I'll die. I volunteer.
So we're doing this again.
No, you can't.
I will. If it'll save you.
Nope, not swapsies. Sorries.
Doesn't say not, it says no.
But I want to.
Well, you can't. Rules are rules. And besides, this coupon is good for one Beatrix. No substitutions allowed.
Hooray! Beatrix gets a unit. I don't know. I don't have the energy to do this over and over again.
I'm a medic. What will you do if we're both gone,
Well,
huh?
you're not both gone.
You can't get by without us.
I felt bad for Beatrix, but it wasn't like we'd taken a vote and decided to kill her. She just lost the game, and that could have happened to any of us.
This isn't fair.
Agreed.
Yawn. How many times are you gonna say that?
Too many times.
It is fair, sister. So suck it up and spin that wheel.
What's gonna
Come
land
on.
I can't touch it, you moron.
And you never will with that negative attitude. Don't worry, Trixie.
Right. What's it gonna land
Whoops. Looks like, how about you tell me when? No. Jeez. Ooh, can't wait to see where.
on? What's it gonna end
And
on?
poison. Huh, that's actually
Have we
kind of
done
boring.
poison before?
But rules are rules.
Not.
You got it, handsome.
Cool.
To the medical.
Is this sort of like the Russian
Beatrix.
Roulette?
Yeah. You keep saying.
She won't let me swap.
Alright, that's his desperation. Beatrix suddenly mellowed. For once, I saw the older sister come out and.
I never thought I'd say this, but I think maybe we can't win this one, little brother.
No, really.
No. No. There has to be something we can...
Nicholas, there isn't. Will you look at that? I'm actually being the reasonable one.
Hooray.
Die?
Nicholas.
I'll...
Here we are.
Skipping through it.
Nicholas. Well,
No.
Even though Beatrix was not a demonstrative person, she pulled her brother into a hug and moved towards the door. She didn't say anything to him, but her face was bright red in the effort not to crying. Nicholas stepped into the surgery room. Oh, so it's, okay, it's the
not
blackmail
time.
thing.
What? Just I've be it
No.
by my old.
Cool.
What?
So
Did
we're doing
you-
this again.
What?
Bit we
Whoa!
Hooray! Can
so
we
Nick-
move on?
Be- be-
Can we develop it and get the alternate endings, I guess?
you want
Because that's the only thing. Chapter 3.
Yahoo!
Why are you here?
Wake up, sleepy.
Can we... Given the circumstances, it was a miracle that I slept so soundly. Okay,
It's time for breakfast.
what time is it? Then again, though, we did do the main game at, like, not the main game, the deletion game at 2:30 in the morning. Cool. What's for breakfast then?
All I know is that the captain is cooking, and that's super rare.
Is she good at it? Because we don't want to get poisoned, unlike a certain someone. Is she a good cook?
Meh.
You want me to get up for something that's just meh?
Technically, it's the captain that wants you to. And even though it's only passable, it only happens on special occasions.
It's still only passable. I guess that Kitashi's godlike powers in the kitchen, there's no need for everyone else to cook.
Exactly. This is like a limited time offer that's been extended to you.
What? Okay, I'm
I
convinced.
live to eat another day.
I can't.
That captain was very frank with her orders. If I were to fail to bring you to breakfast, she suggested I might be finding a new spaceship to live on.
That actually sounds like a good alternative. It's usually...
I think it was a joke, but I don't want to take my chances.
Right, okay, I don't either. Maybe next time you should open with that to me sooner.
Aw, bestie. You must really love me.
You're tolerable at the moment. That's the worst you've been. Yushiki pounced onto me, tapping me in with a tight bear hug.
I'll tell the captain you are on your way.
Right, whatever. Right, cool. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning. I trust you are well rested.
Your trust is misplaced. Amazingly well, considering everything I've witnessed.
Splendid.
Where's everyone else?
Everyone else?
Oh, I guess I assumed that when Yushi said we, he meant the whole crew.
Heavens no. I do not want to cook for so many people. I am sorry to disappoint you.
Cool, what's the special occasion that you're dragging Yoshiki and myself here for?
Sorry, bestie. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. It's just us three.
Why is it just us three? No, I'm not disappointed. In fact, I'm far more intimidated. I like it. Intimate? Not intimidated, though she is crazy. I saw a smile flicker on the corner of the captain's face as she reached over the table to unveil her cooking efforts.
Cooking is not my forte, but I have made breakfast tacos.
Hooray! Did you make it then? If they're tacos? Because I'm not an expert in food, but they don't seem that hard to make. Breakfast tacos? She leaned in and whispered to the captain, couldn't hear him.
She just means pancakes.
So the oh, okay, cool. Couldn't hear him.
She just means pancakes, really. But she likes to fold them in half and eat them like tacos.
Okay, pancakes, fair enough. That means you actually did cook something. It's kind of strange, but it's not adorable.
She's done it ever since we were children.
That's just a habit. And
Yoshiki!
Yes, Captain?
What are you whispering about?
food.
Nothing. I was just telling her how much I love your breakfast tacos.
Right. Her slightly raised brow told me that she didn't believe him, but didn't pursue the matter further.
I've assembled all the toppings you could possibly want. strawberries, chocolate, and my favorite, sugar.
Right. I'm at this point I might just close the door, walk back to my cabin, and go to sleep because this is just not worth it. Then again, we are forced to be on this picnic, I guess, at the threat of being ejected out of the station, out of the Everett. Just sugar?
My mother always told me that I should have some lemon juice with the sugar, but I believe they are sufficient with just the sugar.
Oh, right, okay. Cool. I watched in amazement as the captain poured sugar onto the pancake, which he then proceeded to fold in half and eat as if it were a taco, while excess sugar rained from the far end. What? What is happening? I looked over and saw to my horror that Yoshiki was doing the same thing. Okay, makes sense for him, right? He's not the brightest bulb in the ceiling, right? But even then, he's got the common sense not to. Cool. Okay, fine. Why not? I've been eating reconstructed meals for most of my life. At least this looks fun.
I hope you enjoy it.
I hope we do. I folded my sugar pancake breakfast into monstrosity and a bit into it. It was a little dry in places, but it was surprisingly good. Cool. Wow, this is pretty good.
Thank you.
Did you just read my mind? Okay, you read my mind because we're not reading it. Yeah. The captain is psychic. I'm assuming that's like a text glitch that was supposed to be spoken, but it wasn't spoken because it was blue and in italics. I finished my mouthful and seized the opportunity to provide the little conversation. Why did you want me here and not the other crew members? Can you cook anything else? Or did you just breakfast tacos? Sorry, I'm not taking. What? Not making my cool. I'm just gonna ask why you want.
You're special.
On the education scale, yeah. Can't be much worse than this crew, though. How so?
Besides you being the only one we have found drifting through space?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, we asked you here because both Yoshiki and I trust you and enjoy your company.
Trust me with what, though? I'm flattered.
You've only been here for a few weeks, but I can't even imagine my life now without my best friend.
Sucks to be you, Captain. We just took Yoshiki away from you. Thanks, Yoshiki. The captain broke eye contact with me. Her cheeks flushed deep scarlet.
Neither can I.
Oh my god, no, not this timeline. It's gonna be. I'm assuming the timeline's gonna be a choice between, obviously, hanging out with Yoshiki, hanging out with the captain, depending on who dies in the next one, in the next game. But like, timelines where the captain is the love interest is one of the two worst. The other one being Shizuka, because Shizuka just invites herself into the rooms. I felt my face mirroring hers, and I tried to hide my huge grin. But must have failed pretty badly, as Yoshiki caught the vibe pretty quickly.
Oh.
I'm going to throw you out the airlock. The captain and I sat in silence, avoiding eye contact with Yoshiki and everyone in the seat, humming.
Kimmy and best friend sitting in a tree.
More reason to just leave. I'm not sitting through this childish shenanigans. Yoshiki. She's crazy, he's stupid. Just as I thought, the tension wouldn't last forever. We were saved by the bell, kind of.
Wait, you're all having breakfast without me?
Yes.
Would you like a breakfast taco, Dai?
No.
Oh, I would love one. Thank you, Yoshiki.
No. Yoshiki offered a breakfast taco to Dai, whose hand went straight through as she tried to take it.
Drat! I almost forgot. Hologram hands.
Don't lie, you already knew.
Maybe one day.
What? No. No, we already said not to make I hard light hologram, because it would make Dai a hard light hologram, and then she could kill us with her own hands.
Wait, is that even possible?
No. Dai's interest peaked.
Of course! The Everett's AI system has hard light capability.
Honestly, elbow him in the stomach. Captain struck Yoshiki hard in the back of the head. Fair enough.
Ah! Captain!
You deserve it.
At the rate you are going, Yoshiki, I will kill you with my own hands before Dai ever has the chance.
Yep.
Captain, normally I would scold you for interrupting Yoshiki. What he was saying was quite interesting, but I must say, you threatening to kill him with your own hands? Meow.
Sure, why not?
What do you want exactly, Dai?
The next game of the deletion game.
More details about you on top of Yoshiki. Hands around his neck as he gasped for air. His eyes rolling back into his head.
I'm hating this episode. This episode's the worst. Dai trailing off and begin drooling. Far away, look in her eyes.
You wouldn't, would you?
Do we have a gun on the ship? Just a quick 2-3 bullets maybe. One to Yoshiki definitely. One for the captain definitely. Might use the third one. I don't know. Yoshiki looked at the captain, panicked.
Of course not, Yoshiki. Dai is simply creating her own grotesque fantasy.
That's not true. You threatened him. You are the grotesque one.
Most men would be flattered to exist in my fantasies, Yoshiki.
I'm sorry, I'm not ungrateful. I just like living.
You can't have it both ways, mister. That is so rude.
Now that's a good line. Oh, sorry, good lines, I guess, maybe. Yoshiki began scrambling to apologize to Dai when the captain interrupted.
Dai, why are you here?
The new deletion game, of course.
Hooray!
Of course. How could I forget?
I have already alerted the rest of the crew, and they should be arriving in
2 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Just as Dai predicted, Katashi and Shizuka entered through the door, Melody in tow. Can you call it predicted if she has access to monitor where everyone is at any given moment? It's not predicting, it's just monitoring at that point. Yoshiki looked at Dai, gobsmacked.
It's like your magic.
I will hit you myself.
Want me to make you disappear?
I will make him disappear for you.
You can do that?
I will punch him in the stomach.
She is implying that she will murder you. Also, she is the ship's AI. She monitors everyone's location at all times.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain, you should never give away a magician's secrets.
It's true.
You are far from that.
Debatable.
Wonderful. Everyone's here.
Did I skip something?
Let's just get...
The captain and Dai continued to squabble as the lifeless tusk of Nicholas dragged himself into the room, giving us a complete head count. Hi, Nicholas. Do you want to help me beat up Yoshiki for being stupid?
Wonderful. Everyone's here. Let's just get straight to business, eh?
Please.
Allow me to introduce you all to this week's game.
Aw,
Be sure
man.
to listen.
No.
Vampire. One per. No.
We know the rules. No, we got it.
Excellent.
Good. Dai suddenly zapped out of the room and the broadcast opened overhead. Customer
We
service, Ray.
Run!
What?
We understand.
After Nighthold completing what?
Run!
Well, why? Rubbed my eyes frantically as I jolted awake. What the hell is this? Okay, he's throwing pizza at a robot who looks like the fridge. Who is the man? Is that Vladimir? Vladimir operating a robotic Dai.
This
somehow, Yoshiki.
What? Hold on, let's look at this. Where's the flow chart? Right, we're in Beatrix's death, chapter 3. Whatever these two must be, I suppose.
I didn't know this would happen!
What? I was standing on the pile of rubble as I watched two huge robots fighting. One that resembled Dai and the other one a rice cooker. Okay, cool. Stood in disbelief as the two robots clashed. The Dai robot was using a large spinning metal pizza cutter. Pretty sure the rice cooker is using the pizza cutter. Piercing the rice cooker. How's it even possible? Where was I? We sleep. This is a dream.
I
Cool.
need your help.
What with? Where did the robots go?
Robot?
Cool, it was a dream. The transition of that, though, was not cool.
I surely hope.
What do you need help with?
Are you okay?
No.
Very well.
What is it?
Wonderful. Please get dressed and meet me on the bridge.
No.
Thank you
Is
for
this-
providing.
Why is
A
it?
little
is-
past 4 a.m.
So, okay, so this is the
I am
black
we
hole
will
thing.
time. Oh, but I think that
Cool. It's ask what your mother was like, because didn't she make the robot?
my mother.
Yeah, right.
Very well. My mother, Ayumi Yukimura, was born on Earth. At the age of 23, she married my father, Zakuro Moriyama, at the Tanishi Military Academy. She died at age 35 aboard this ship from stab wounds she sustained after an altercation with Agnes Helga Vogel.
Okay, so from what it sounds like, the twins' parent and your parent got into a fight. Clearly, your parent lost. Is that why she made the killing robot? So very clinical. What was she actually?
She was
like?
cold. My mother was always concerned about the mission above all else. It was her highest priority at all times.
Okay, that seems contradictory in Dai's code. She was the
I
captain.
understand that now. But as a child, as her child, I felt that my very existence was nothing more than an order delivered to her, and not necessarily one received well.
Fair enough. Maybe that's why you messed up. I'm sure she loved you. She was your mother after all. I mean, yeah. That's evident by Dai's code.
Regardless of her lack of affection, she still taught me and raised me well by any standards, even if it was only until I was 6.
Well, get better at knife fights.
She made me the woman you see before you today.
At the age of 6? I disagree. I'm pretty sure the life after she passed away made you the woman that you are today. I'm eternally grateful to her. That much I'm sure. What? Here's the thing about this game. I'm not sure why the main character suddenly just catches feelings for everybody. Smiled widely at the captain, who blushed at my words. Well, I best get some work done.
That sounds like a superb idea.
Cool.
For now.
Cool. Go away. I left the bridge, stood for a moment in the hallway. Both. Let's go, yeah, that's this one, why not? Let's go with the activation code, we need some stuff.
Well, that's just rude.
Why are you upside down? Did I put it for me? And I get upside down in the ceiling. What are you doing?
Oh, this? I saw it in an old movie on the computer's archive. I think we're supposed to kiss now?
Spider-Man. Sure, why not? You're the only one we haven't had a romance with yet. I'm not kissing you.
Joke's on you. You couldn't even if you tried. I'm incorporeal.
Not according to
Whee!
Yoshiki. What do you want, Dai?
What do I want? I just overheard you plotting my demise, which I'm still taking seriously, even though you were talking to yourself. Cuckoo.
You got a point. Either way, though, thankfully I'm going to say this episode is over. It was not the best. This game's kind of getting to me at the end of this. Hopefully I can see you in the next one. Hopefully we're close to the end with that. Goodbye.